Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe. Please leave your thumbs up. Please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, I will link it at the end of this video. Please go back and watch it. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and to be honest, it would help me out on YouTube. Thank you so much. Y'all, I was wrong in a story that I gave you yesterday. Well, not really the story. The story was right, but there's more, and I neglected to tell you. So I'm going to correct that wrong today. Okay, Joe Biden's granddaughter, Naomi, will have a White House wedding reception on November the 19th. Y'all be sure and mark your calendars and make plans to attend, because after all, that is your White House. And with no doubt, the American people will foot the bill for this hoedown, or whatever they want to call it. I have a question. Please respond in the comments below how you think about this. Okay, we are paying. This is the part that I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I wasn't really wrong. It's just I needed to tell you about the granddaughter part also. Okay, we are paying $30,000 a month for little Hunter Biden's beach mansion in Malibu. Now this wedding reception for Biden's granddaughter that we most likely will also pay for. So why is his family getting all of these perks? Hunter and his granddaughter holds no office at all, but we are putting the bill for everything that they want. Big bills too. Because that Malibu beach mansion is $30,000 a month. And now this wedding shindig that they're going to have, you know that's going to cost a pretty big bankroll. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about this. And if this is our White House, which it is our White House, if we're going to use the White House for this kind of stuff, I'd like to have a big old country hoedown up there and invite some real good country music stars. I mean, after all, it's our White House too, right? Okay, if you're wondering what was wrong, what I said wrong yesterday, it's the fact that I told you about Hunter Biden and I neglected to tell you about the granddaughter. Joe Biden is officially calling for the removal of Putin. And this time, it's for real. It's not just another blunder of his words. This time, I agree with Joe Biden on this. But at the same time, there's millions of Americans that's long been calling for Joe Biden's removal. Y'all, this about the removal of Putin comes from Newsweek. Cheaper gas and oil could be coming soon, but hold on, it won't be coming because Joe Biden has messed this up too. You know, Barack Obama said when he was in office, never underestimate Joe Biden's ability to F something up, and he's F'd everything up. I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all don't like me talking bad about Joe Biden, y'all need to get on the phone and call him and say, hey buddy, start doing some good things for the American people so Walter Wyburn will quit talking bad about you. I mean, until he does something good, I will talk bad about him. Okay, but Joe Biden has offended our best friend Canada. Takes a lot to offend the Canadians, but Joe Biden found a way to do it. He tried to buy oil from Venezuela. This is one of our biggest enemies, and he was going to buy oil from them until they snubbed him. Now they won't sell oil to him. But Canada says they have all the oil that the United States could ever want. And it's at a much cheaper price than anyone could give it to us. But Joe Biden says no, he wanted it from Venezuela. That really made Canada mad, and rightly so. Joe Biden wants this oil from Canada delivered by rail. Canada says that's going to make it a lot more expensive. Well, that's exactly what Joe Biden wants. He wants oil to be expensive so the people can't afford it. This further helps his Green New Deal. Little Joe said that we will never open the Keystone Pipeline. And he's also wanting to close another pipeline. Now, y'all, in fairness, this Keystone Pipeline was not producing any oil. It's a way of transportation of the oil. But if he had not have closed it down, it would have been finished by now, and we would be getting millions of barrels of oil every day from Canada at a much lower price. We would be paying much lower prices at the pumps. Thanks a lot, Joe Biden. You really effed this one up. So now, Little Joe has made our best ally in the world mad by basically thumbing his nose at the Canadians' oil for a chance to buy oil from our enemy. Y'all, Joe will not be happy until he destroys the USA. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. What more do you need? If you can't see it, you must not even have eyes in your head, or you're dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay. In Ukraine, 40-foot trench has been uncovered where hundreds of Ukrainians was buried in a mass grave. They found where some was tortured before being killed. They found the mayor of a town in Ukraine and her family where they was tortured and buried. Ukraine President Zelensky has now said that he don't know if he even wants to talk peace with Russia. Okay, y'all, I'm going to give you my take on this. I know a lot of you will not agree with me, but you're at my channel, right? Zelensky says he don't know if he wants to even talk peace or not. So if he don't want to talk peace, that means he wants this war. And if he don't want to talk peace, why are we helping him at all? I mean, these things that Russia has done is horrible. They're barbaric. I mean, they're brutal. There's not enough bad words you can say about it. But on the other hand, everybody knows war is hell. These things happen in war. And I'm not making light of these things. They are horrible. But it's the cost of war. Now, should Putin be held accountable for these war crimes? Hell yes, he should. He should be executed. But in the right way. Y'all, just a couple of days ago, Zelensky went on camera saying what all he needs from the U.S. Well, if he don't want to talk peace, that must mean he don't need anything from the U.S. He wants to prolong this war. I can understand he's hurt. He's mad. He's heartbroken. But still, you have to find a way to talk about peace. Especially if you're relying on help from other people. Because you can make the decision to stay in the war yourself, but you can't make the decision to keep everybody else in the war also. And I don't believe we should be there at all. I think we should cut off help from him until he retracts that statement that he don't want to talk about peace. In other countries at wartime, they have mass graves. They have to do this because of, I mean, can you imagine these bodies laying out in the sun, rotten, making everybody else sick? And even in our own country, during the peak of the pandemic, we had mask storage facilities, aka refrigerated trucks, where we just stored all the bodies until we could get around to burying them. Isn't that basically the same thing? Y'all, thank you all so much for your comments. Please sound off in the comments below. Let me know what you think about all this. And little Joe Biden, poor little Joe. I seen a video yesterday of him signing an executive order. After he signed this executive order, it seemed like everybody wanted to talk to Obama. Nobody even cared if he was in the room. He looked like a little lost puppy. He looked pitiful. And I felt sorry for little Joe for about 15 seconds. The Democrats are hoping that Obama will give Joe Biden a jolt. But I think in little Joe's state of mind, he can't even comprehend anything but the fact that he wants his Green New Deal. It's just like a baby. If I don't get my way, nobody gets their way. Y'all, one quick note I want to tell you about before I leave here today. Y'all, are you tired of seeing these same 5 shirts that I wear on camera? Well, it's because these 5 shirts is all I have that will fit me. But if I made $2,000 a day making 4 videos promising you a 4 stimulus check or a raise on Social Security, I could go buy me some more shirts. So, y'all be sure and watch all my videos. Watch them multiple times. That way I can go get me some nice Hawaiian shirts with pineapples and monkeys and bananas on them. Y'all please comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about. Let me know how you're doing. I would love to hear from you. I don't answer very many comments at all because it's just too many of them and I'm a one-man show. That other person's got his wife doing all that. But I'm a one-man show. I do everything here. So I don't comment very often, but I do read every one of your comments and they mean the world to me. Even the haters. I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer that those low-life wannabe leaders in Washington will turn around and start doing something good for the American people. Also, say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Ciao.